Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City. Daily FX market news.
May 19. 11:10 America New York. Euro soars on broad-based US dollar weakness. Will EUR/USD extend its recovery? Euro rises on Thursday, supported by a broad-based retreat in the dollar amid falling US government yields. Hawkish comments from an ECB official also bolster the common currency.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
May 19. 11:05 America New York. Fed nominee Barr faces senators in crucial hearing. President Biden's pick to become the government's most influential bank regulator is testifying before senators in a key confirmation hurdle.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 19. 11 o'clock America New York. I plan for everything. But I didn't see inflation coming. Young people have never experienced the economic environment we're in. And it's upending the way we look at the future.
BBC News. Business.
May 19. 10:58 America New York. McDonald's announces buyer for Russian business. The burger giant, which is leaving Russia after more than 30 years, has sold its restaurants to a franchisee.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. May 19. 10:56 America New York. Investors protest JPMorgan, Intel, Coca-Cola top pay. Non-binding, say-on-pay votes against compensation packages for chief executives are aimed at influencing board decisions.
New York Times Business.
May 19. 10:55 America New York. The enduring afterlife of a mass shootings livestream online. Dozens of recordings of a 2019 massacre in Christchurch, New Zealand, remain online, in a sobering reminder of the Internet's permanence. A memorial outside a Tops-friendly market in Buffalo, New York, last weekend after a mass shooting.
BBC News Business.
May 19. 10:43 America New York. McDonald's announces buyer for Russian business. The burger giant, which is leaving Russia after more than 30 years, has sold its restaurants to a franchisee.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 19. 10:32 America New York. Palm oil export ban in Indonesia to be lifted. The world's largest producer of palm oil is set to lift its ban on exports of the agricultural commodity starting Monday, a move expected to help reduce cooking oil prices around the world.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
May 19. 10:30 America New York. Home prices hit new record in April. The median price for an existing home grew to $391,200, up from $374,800 in March. Home sales, meanwhile, dropped amid high prices and rising interest rates.
New York Times Business.
May 19. 10:25 America New York. California law requiring women on company boards is struck down. After California introduced a law requiring public companies to add at least one female director, the share of companies in the state without women on their boards fell to 1%.
New York Times Business.
May 19. 10 o'clock America New York. Frank Miller to revisit Ronin and Sin City. Frank Miller Presents will revisit a couple of comic book creations of his, like Ronin and Sin City, and start a couple of new series. A sequel to Ronin, originally published in 1983, will tell the next chapter in the life of Casey McKenna and her child with the original Ronin.
Daily FX market news.
May 19. 9:37 America New York. Breaking news. SARB hikes by 50 basis points, USD, ZAR shoots lower. The South African Reserve Bank hiked rates by 50 basis points in an attempt to calm inflation and defend the value of the ZAR. Growth revised lower, to 1.7% for 2022.
Global economy.
May 19. 9:12 America New York. Boost to benefits as right way to help the cost of living crisis. The Treasury may resist, but conservative MPs are increasing their demands to restore the uplift to universal credit.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
May 19. 9 o'clock America New York. How homeowners can lock in the steep rise in home values. For those who don't want to sell, there are strategies to use to hedge against a future decline.
Daily FX market news.
May 19. 8 o'clock America New York. USD, JPY forecast. Souring risk markets give the Japanese yen a boost. The Japanese yen is leaning on its safe haven status as global equity markets continue to slump. Marginal revolution. May 19. 7:25 America New York.
Crypto economics. The crypto market is up. The crypto market is down. The roller coaster can be fearfully thrilling, but as thoughtful academics and people interested in ideas, let's look away from the daily ups and downs and focus on the big picture.
Global economy.
May 19th, 6:30 America, New York, the recession session 2. People are really freaking out about economic downturns now.
Finance and economics.
May 19th, 6:20 America, New York, why crypto's bruising comedown matters. It has prompted flight from some stablecoins into others.
BBC News Business. May 19th, 6:16 America, New York, pressure builds on Rishi Sunak to act now on living costs. The CBI and the TUC urge the government to help the hardest hit as inflation soars.
BBC News Business.
May 19th, 6:14 America, New York, pressure builds on Rishi Sunak to act now on living costs. The CBI and the TUC urge the government to help the hardest hit as inflation soars.
Global economy.
May 19th, 6:02 America, New York, Sri Lanka becomes first Asia-Pacific country in decades to default on foreign debt. Economic crisis deepens as Colombo misses interest payments on 2 international sovereign bonds.
Finance and economics.
May 19th, 6:01 America, New York, is China uninvestable? The word has become more common even as the world has become more investable.
Finance and economics.
May 19th, 5:58 America, New York, how to unleash more investment in intangible assets. A new book urges financial and economic reforms.
BBC News Business. May 19th, 5:42 America, New York, Royal Mail warns it will put prices up again. The company says it has to act to cover higher costs, including wages, energy and fuel expenses.